everyone will be able to hear me. Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 2. If anyone is in the chat room and able to write in the chat room, I'm hoping that you can hear and see properly. We're here at Speaker's Corner. It's the 30th of December. I'm still here talking to people. As far as I'm aware, quite a few people are live, not just me. I think Trinity 4 is live. I'm not sure that Jason's live anymore. And I'm not sure that Sleeping Warrior is live anymore. So if I pan back a bit, you might be able to see that we are in quite a different place now than we were. Not logistically, we're actually still in the same spot, a Speaker's Corner. But going on how many, everyone here now is talking about it. This whole crowd of people I'm showing you in the camera. So everyone that you can see that's here is talking about what we're talking about. So if I go around the corner to here, you'll see that in the red coat there, right there, that's Ruben. And Ruben's chatting to all these people here, yeah? And if you see here, I'm not sure who's in that group there, but they're still talking about this. And we've got this conversation going on here. Guy, yeah. Why have you got a YouTube channel? He came out last night with his partner. And they're both here as well. And then there's got 24. They're having a conversation. He's sleeping on the afternoon. They're having a conversation with these guys here. And right here we've got Jason Guthrie. Going back and forth with these guys. Right there we've got Gary John. He's going back and forth with this guy. He's been here for a few hours now as well. And so far so good. Okay. So, as you can see, so far so good. Yeah?
Are you live?
Yeah.
Live streaming?
Yeah.
What channel?
Huh?
Which channel?
Roxanne the Globalist Denial.
Oh, Roxanne. Do you know me? Have I seen you?
Not sure.
How many subscribers you got?
Couple thousand.
Oh, big up Modi. I'm Modi. I'm famous as well.
Okay.
I'm almost as famous as Ali Dawa.
Okay.
Ali Dawa. You know Ali Dawa?
No, I don't think I do.
Oh, concentrate on Modi. Hey, ask them, do they know me? They all know me. Look. Do you not know Modi? Have you heard of me? Have you seen me before?
The guy is saying, do you know Modi? I'm not sure I do. Do you come here often? That
Yeah,
sounds like a pickup
famous.
line, doesn't it? You come here often?
What? Got a couple of thousand subscribers?
Yeah.
How many thousand?
Like a couple of thousand, like
Yeah, right,
2,500 subscribers.
2.5 subscribers. 2,500. Yeah, who's this? Hello.
Nothing. You just asked a question, I answered it. I don't know. Was there a punchline to the joke? I don't know if I'm waiting for it or something.
No. I'm a big guy out here. What do you talk about?
So I was about to ask you the same
what do you
question.
talk
What do you talk about? I talk about what we've been taught. I talk about questioning what we've been taught in general. Yeah.
I got a question to you. Yeah, see? I'm telling you, yeah, that's what I'm saying. My question is, yeah, how many gal them think I'm buff? And how many girls are willing to marry me? I want to get married, I got the ring. Yeah.
Do you think this is the best place to come and ask that
I
question?
need to get married right now before something happens to me. If I don't get married today, I think I'm going to lose my mind. I swear, I love women so much. I get electrical. Hello, who's this? Yo, what was you know? A long time. You ain't been calling me for a long time. Yeah, don't be upset for me. I got enough love for you.
All right. Okay, so I think that's what he's here to look for a
I'm
wifey.
alright, yeah, man. How come you phoning
So we've even got people at Speaker's Corner looking for wifeys. It's insane. I learn a new thing every day. It's been good talking to you. I've learned a lot. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave you to your phone call.
Send me
You're
your number
right.
on a text message. Send me your number. Can you send me your number?
Is this like a comedy skit or something? Am I missing something?
No.
Like, it's like a comedy skit, right?
But send me your number, please. I want to talk.
Oh.
No, I don't have it. Send it.
It's a Modi or Modi.
I need to get a wife right now. Ali Dawa.
So you here to look for a wife? Is this what this guy's doing?
No. You should be setting me up as a Muslim brother. Not like this. Why? Brother, in Islam, there was a woman, she came to the Prophet Muhammad. He said to him, I want to get married.
Globalist denial.
Listen, and you know what the Prophet said? This is globalist. He said, which one of you
Globalist denial thing.
globalist?
Globalist
One Sahabi
denial.
said, I want to marry. He said, what do you have? He said, I have a
The whole globalism
I have an iron ring, not even silver, cheap one. He said,
I'm going to leave you to your thing.
Can't leave her, blood. This is, what's your name, sister?
Mine, Roxanne.
Roxanne, subscribe to Roxanne. Big up Roxanne, press the like, press the subscribe. Check out Modine, check out Ali Dawa, but obviously check me out first before you check him out. So it's more, oh, what? No, I like Ali Dawa, I like Ali Dawa.
Okay.
Now listen. Listen, are you married first?
Yeah.
You're married? Respect her, no one chops this girl, she's married, yeah? Anyone tries to chop you, I will bang them. You don't know me, blood, yeah? You don't know me, blood! Listen!
Non-typical African behaviour.
So, on that, I exited stage left, as you can see. So, yeah, that kind of gives you a nutshell of the kind of diverse crap that goes on here. Like, LOL, wow, yeah. It's a London thing for you. Like I said, there's lots of different pointless arguments and pointless conversations that are going on down here, which is why I feel like our conversation is relevant, because it's actually got some substance to it, unlike some of the crap some other people are here spewing. Stay safe. Don't worry, I've grown up in London my whole life. Don't worry, don't worry. But I think that was a good depiction of the stupidness that goes on. So you saw it for yourself. Sorry for yourself. Chat room, thank you so much for tuning in. This is part 2 of Speaker's Corner Live. As I said, we've got Gary John there. We've got Jason Industry here. We've got Anthony Riley there. We've got Trinity 4 there. And in the red jacket somewhere around here is Everybody Equals Mind Controlled Squared. He's here. He's having a conversation with this lot of people here. And do you know what? It's a nice conversation. There's no arguing, there's no ridiculing going on. Everything seems pretty calm, cool, and collective, which I like. And somewhere is some other people as well. We've got Andrea and Alex there. Little man is doing his rounds. He's like, I'll tell everybody what's going on here, thank you very much. And they're all bigger than me. It's not fair. Yeah. He's like, you guys need to stop thinking about this globe stuff. You guys need to move on from it. Bless him. Little munchkin. He wants his daddy. Oh, he wants his daddy. Bless him. He's like, no, maybe mummy and daddy. No, maybe I will just stick out. I remember DJ when he was like that. It's a terrible twos. I've even got Kenny, who's just permanent terrible twos all the time. So it's like I've never really gone past it. Bless. I've got little Clint Eastwood there. Bless. I know he's adorable, isn't he, guys? Little Clint. But as you can see, I'm just going to kind of go like this so that you can see all around. We've got lots of people. Hey! We've got loads. Look, all of these people are over here. You've got loads of people over there, but there's a good. It feels like a nice vibe. It doesn't feel like we've got shouting. It feels like people are having somewhat meaningful conversations. Ruben's been over there a while and heard some good stuff. This guy, he's got a channel called The Shape of the World. He's not got quite a lot of content, but he seems pretty clued up, and his partner's awake and they're mincing around. Everyone seems to be kind of mulling around and this is Trinity 4.
What shape is the world? What shape is the
Yeah. I was saying to Dave, you came down last month as well. Yeah.
And Eco Dave Marsh, Trinity.
I know. Dave. They like you already, good read, you know?
I think it saves a lot of memory issues.
So there we go, we've got all these people just introducing Dave, to some people that you might not have met yet. I just think it's awesome how many people are here. Sorry about my shaky hand, guys. Really sorry. Just showing you. I'm just in the middle of it. Hopefully you can still hear me. And we've got the banners there. We've got, oh, I don't mean to turn the volume down. Sorry, guys, 1 second. Sorry, I hope you can hear. Yeah, look, we've got 1, 2, 3 banners. Ruben's popped another banner there. And to be honest with you, this is the first time where I'm like, no one's used the banners all day. The banners have been surplus to requirement. I'm just stating a fact here. No one has been stood here today going like this for the entire day. The banners have been here, but it's like they've been there. There's no point. You could take these banners up and this conversation would have happened exactly the same today. Yeah. But I think we've moved on from having to use it as an implemented tool in the conversation because they're reading it, then they're coming away and then going and having a conversation. We're not having to. Normally, we've got someone stood here going like this, like an air stewardess, and no one's done that today. I've not seen it happen, which is a first. It's a first. Yeah. I think we could have done it just with some chalk. No one's really used the banners. I was just saying to Andrea, the banners have been surplus to requirement. I mean, no one's been stood here today going, and this and that and this and that and this and that. Everyone's kind of looked and then gone, all right, let's have a conversation. How have you found it so far? It's been great. Yeah, man. I'm live just now. We've got some chat room. I've got Dave Marsh here. Dave Marsh with his coffee. We're keeping caffeine charged, aren't we? We're keeping caffeine charged. I was just saying to Dave that we've not really had to reference these banners too much today. We've been able to kind of come away from the banners and just have conversations with people. Admittedly, some more troll conversations than the next. But I'm quite impressed with how everyone's kind of schmoozed over to our side of the tracks. I mean, it was like a ghost town when we turned up, alive. There was no one about. It was we didn't all get here and go, yeah, I'm going live straight away. Look at all the people here. When we got here, it was like a ghost town, and now.
That first debate between Anthony Riley and that other guy on the bike.
Yeah. When he went, come here, Smiler. Get here, Smiler. I've never heard someone referred to as Smiler before. I've never chased down someone to tell them, yo, you've been lied to. But evidently speaking, I feel like I've had some meaningful conversations with people today. And I feel like I've been able to show you we've moved on, Dave. We've moved on from anyone in the year.
Young lady here, very intelligent.
Uh-huh.
I think she needs the benefit of speaking with you about.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Clean up on our side. Hi, nice to meet you. Hi. So where are we at with the conversation?
Well, I'm totally out of my league here, out of my depth.
No, you're not at all. Not at all. It's a nice, friendly conversation. I think we've both got something out of it.
Yeah.
But
Sorry. I'm live streaming, so I've got the camera down because no one's on camera. That's why I've got the camera down here. But it's audio because it's on here. But no one said any names. But if everyone's happy to have a conversation without the camera, but I know everyone else has got cameras here. But I'm just saying, I'm not on. But yeah, if I've walked over here, I'm just letting you know I'm on live just now, but it's being recorded. So before we have a conversation, just know that it's live. But no one's asked anyone's government names. Everyone's having a conversation here. All it is a bunch of voices. So at that point, if we're not going to be able to have a conversation, I thought I'll put that disclaimer out just now. If you're happy to have a conversation, go for it. Right, let me do the icebreaker. How about this? How about this for an icebreaker? I'm here just questioning people's perception on what they've been taught. I'm asking people, have you ever questioned anything you've been taught? If you have, can you tell me what you have questioned and why you've questioned it? And if you haven't questioned anything, why? Again.
I'll let you go first.
Yeah?
I'll let you go first.
You can, you know what, it's a pretty free-for-all question. I'm not kind of going, I'm not going to talk about specifics. I'm just saying, in general.
She might be really tricky. So it's like, you're being stubborn and just say, no. She's revealing truth. She can back it up.
Would you take, where have you been schooled, if you don't mind me asking? What country have you been schooled in? Okay, so would you would you say, maybe it's a bit presumptuous of me to say this, but would you say it could possibly be a given that everything that the national curriculum taught you has been absolutely factual?
No.
Okay. So yeah, now we've got a basis for a conversation because that's what's brought me out here in the first place. I've gone through the education system and realised that it's not too indifferent from taking driving lessons. Okay, you're taught how to drive a car, but you're not taught how to drive. Okay, you're just taught how to pass the test. Then you pass the driving test, and after you do that, you then learn how to drive. And I feel that the education system is somewhat the same. If we're going to use it as an analogy, we go through the education system, we're given what we're given in our education, we're asked to memorise that and give it back as best as we can and get the highest marks that we can so that we can go on a career. However, you then leave school, you then become an adult, you then go out and visit places internationally. You now have international friends that were schooled differently from you and brought up in different education systems from yourself. And you realise that you base some of your reality on what you've been taught, if not most of what you've been taught. And at that point, you start to think, well, what is it I actually know for myself? All I know is what I've been taught. So with that being said, I then started to question specifics about what I've been taught. So I understand that my education has made a claim. That claim is a model, and that model is taught to me in my education system through, if you want to call it the Copernicus model, if you want to call it the heliocentric model, either way, it's taught to me in school. However, it's a model that's been taught to me as fact, and certain aspects about the facts that have been pertained as being facts haven't actually been true. So if I was to use just the Cavendish experiment as an example, just me repeating the fact that they class it as an experiment is null and void. That's fraudulent to say it was an experiment because one man in his shed by himself is not a scientific experiment, not using the scientific method. Yes. So the fact that it's regurgitated in the education system as that was a scientific experiment to prove gravity when it wasn't, it was basically to show density, not gravity. But it's then perpetuated in a way that's not actually accurate. And then when we get 2 or 3 generations down the road, we've got Chinese whispers and people now spewing things and pertaining them to facts. So then when we talk about gravity, we have people that go, well, gravity is true, gravity is factual, gravity is evidential. Look, they've got the evidence, and they go like that. Right, so you've proved gravity to me, okay. So which gravity are you siding with on that side of things? Are you going towards the Newtonian side of things? Are you going towards the Einsteinian side of things? Either way, none of them have been proven to be true. They're just incredibly brilliant laws and theories that are wonderful ideas that come up with an explanation for something that was explained before, which if I'm using an example, we could use relative density. And I say relative density is a loose terminology just for the basis of this conversation. So we now have things that are taught to us, really, if we're going to be legal about it, they're taught to us in a partisan fashion. Because what we're taught in school is actually also given to us through propaganda. We've got NASA used in movies, in Hollywood movies. It's not, they don't call it acting in Hollywood, it's NASA. As it is in our reality, it is in the Hollywood films. So then you've got that put through the school systems. You have NASA imagery in the school books, and that's imagery that's made up of data. That's not a real picture, as this guy states. That's not a conspiracy. He's been said that in interviews. It's art. But that's not told to you by the teacher. The teacher doesn't open the book and goes, "No, we've got a wonderful bit of art here, kids. Look at this beautiful piece of art of Earth." They go, here's where you live. And it's taught like it's fact. So for me, coming out and asking other people, have you questioned those things too? And if you have, why have you questioned those things? And what have you come to the assumption of doing them? Instead of me coming out here making claims and going, here's a model, I can no more disprove that or prove it than I can prove this. So in that sense, maybe my conversation might differ a little bit from other people's, but I think it's incredibly useful to come and have a human interaction with someone and ask them, you know, what their perception of it is. I think it might be a little bit of a stereotypical, and then they don't want to talk to you anymore. And I think that's probably been designed so people don't have these most critical conversations, because these conversations often lead to People going, "What? Are you an atheist? Do you believe in God? Do you?" And then it's like, wow, we've had to come up with belief questions straight away. What do you believe in? I don't know. What do you? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't believe in a lot of things, man. What do you believe in wizards and warlocks and stuff? And we can go off on a tangent with things. If we start using belief systems to have conversations, I think we've lost, we've lost really the end result of where we're trying to go with it by having a foundation of a belief system starting the conversation. So, yeah, in a nutshell, that's really where I'm.
We don't disagree. We actually agree. I agree with everything that you said there.
So yeah, I mean,
Definitely think it's a question.
yeah.
I also think it's important not to be perhaps forced towards the most exotic explanation. Very often, most likely, the simplest explanation is. That's what I understand. The most logical explanation is generally the correct one, not necessarily the most interesting and exotic.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's where I stand.
Yeah. And for me, I do look at the whole space, if infinite space and gravity and the whole long story of that as a bit of a long story. Every time someone has to explain why, if I said to you, primitively speaking, if I was to drill a hole through the globe, I'd come out feet first, the other side, and they go, well, no, you wouldn't, because of the molten core and the and it's all, whichever way. And it's like, okay, now you're doing this, and you're asking me to use a belief system again, and you're saying, we've only ever dug 8 miles deep, so we actually have no scientific evidence of a self-perpetuating molten iron core. That's a belief system as well. And people go, well, volcanoes spew it, so it must be real, Yeah.
Where's the proof? Saying the black hole is that far away.
You can see a black hole sucked in like this.
How long do you think you're going to be staying here? And are you going to go into there? And I want to manic in there.
Oh, is it manic?
It's manic, but that doesn't mean you can't go in.
Get alcohol and take it back to the house.
Are you actually thinking about actually doing like an ice bar?
There is. Yeah. There is somewhere an ice bar in there, and I just wanted to go in there and just see what the ice bar was saying. Like a bucket list thing.
Yeah, okay. But have you got any ideas what you're thinking about time-wise? Because Sonia, unfortunately, she's not built for outside activism.
Left, it is cold. Can't see the time. What is the time?
It's about 6 now.
Yeah? Yeah, I think wrap it up pretty soon and head to the hills.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be great to go in there en masse. That'd be good.
Definitely road trip.
But yeah, if you're okay with that, me staying over.
Yeah, of course.
That'd be
Yeah.
great.
Absolutely
The
wonderful.
only thing is, I forgot to put in my sleeping bag.
Don't worry, I've got plenty.
Have you?
All good. Yeah, I'm all good. All gravy.
Satellite balloons.
Again, thank you to everybody that's rolling through with us. We appreciate you tuning in. While we're out here in the speaker's corner. Sorry if my microphone is with my headphones.
Globe, or are you seeing?
Not behaving themselves, guys. So I'm hoping that you can hear me okay and sound's coming through okay and whatnot.
So much footage of that launching balloons. It was an
I'm
incident.
still surprised at how many people are here. Good.
If you drag along, but it's
Very, very good.
all upside down. You know what I mean? It's like everybody's publicised.
Give me 2 minutes. I'm just going to go and film around everybody. One sec.
Greetings.
Hello.
Are you on now?
Yeah. Yeah. Are you okay being on film? Yeah.
You know who this is?
No?
Alex.
Am I?
He's
Oh,
like
yeah,
troll.
I'm not.
Troll.
No.
He hates me. He's on the enemies.
Is it like a hate thing?
No,
Like
no, we're friends.
Oh, you're okay. It's a love-hate thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
I timed him out the
that.
other day and it made me happy.
I like that. I like
I
that.
don't live
Good
stream that,
sport.
though. I hate it.
You know, he actually came today. I said, why have you come today? And he said, because I saw your advert. He saw my advert and then he came down to troll me.
Love it. Have you come from
And
far?
all the other dickheads on my...
Oh, get out. That's violent.
I
Well,
mean,
more or
you're
less.
Richmond.
Yeah.
The first time I ever heard you on the stream, I thought you were one of my mates. I was like, oh, so I went and looked at you. I was like, that's not her. But, my mate Ruby, she's from Richmond, so she sounds just like
Oh,
you. She works in the
wow.
vape. She used to work in the vape shop.
Okay, cool. See, small town. See, London's not that big, man. It's not that big. You don't have to go very far before you
No,
bump
but
into
that
someone
tube's
that
a bit
doesn't live.
fucking cramped, isn't it?
Mate, you see, I thought, yeah, I'm going down. I totally regretted it after 10 minutes of standing on the train. I was like, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
I was like, I hope I'm going to have a good time.
So when you realised that penny had dropped,
I'll be honest with you, the first time I came, it was a nightmare.
No, I thought you'd get me quite quick. But like, I was more concerned because I accidentally blew all that vape into the guy's face.
Oh, that was you that did
Yeah,
that?
I was like, oh, whoops. And then I tried to do it again and it all went into space.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh man, it's not a good start. But no, I'm surprised you got my voice so quick.
I recognised my voice. And then I looked at you and I thought, yeah, I know who you are.
People do know what I look like. People think I'm a faceless Asian or whatever. But I've been on a few streams. But generally, I'm not just going to get my face.
So have you got a message? You may as well give Nathan a message.
Nathan, oh, I don't know what to say to Nathan. Just be good.
Put you on the
Behave yourself.
spot.
Stop being such a meanie. Stop being nice to people.
In which case, that's fine.
Even be nice to P-Mars.
No.
P-Mars, everyone deserves to be nice.
No, we doesn't deserve anything.
I'm not saying that I've fallen out with P-Mars, so I try and not say bad things about P-Mars.
What time are we on?
About 6 o'clock. Like I said, goes far. Goes far. Goes far.
Huh?
Goes far.
I need to sit down. I've got shoes on and my feet, my heels are fucking killing me.
Yeah,
It's been a long
just
day.
start
It's like
doing
exact
star
gravity,
jumps,
innit?
you know? Get the old feet going.
I want to get into my joggers. I've brought some joggers. I just want to slob with a rum and coke.
Really?
You can
Gotta go
tell
for a
they're not
drink now.
seasoned, right? You
Yeah.
can tell they don't
We'll
do
find
this
some
very often.
sort of
See me, I'm seasoned. I can do this. I can do this whole numb toes, numb, everything hypothermic. Good. Good.
That's
Good.
been street.
Hmm?
That been street.
Yeah.
That's all my cred gone with the ballers.
Yeah. You do
If I
realise
had any.
you're dining with the enemy right now.
Yeah, this is
they'll
my
hate me
second
anyway.
stream of the day. Second stream. I did a stream earlier on, then I went on Instagram from there, and then came back on
I
YouTube.
forgot to tell you, if you don't stay near me, your sound isn't going to match the visuals.
What do you mean?
Don't matter.
Oh yeah, no. Do you know what? I thought that was a bit abstract, you know. I thought, you know, like you're there having a conversation, so they're seeing a visual of one, they're hearing a really intense shit over there. So it was almost like one of those Chinese movies, you know, where they go, they're going to see mouth moving, and it's not going to be what people are saying. But at least I'm having some intense conversation over there, which is just as good as what they're seeing there. So it was like listening to the boxing commentary of a bad boy match somewhere and watching the other one.
I want to see that part. I hope somebody was recording it. Where you know that guy that was the guy on the push bike, saying to be the engineer.
Smiler.
When I had everybody around me and I was saying, this guy calculates for gravity but can't prove it. And there's like 50,
It was brilliant.
maybe 18
And
people.
it was only 15 minutes earlier. We were stood there. It was just the three of us, and we were just like,
Yeah, yeah.
ghost town.
Is it really bad?
We got here, and it was a ghost town. And I was looking around, going, "This is mad. This is like the first time I've got here, and it's really quiet." And it's all right. It'll pick up though. It'll be like the lunchtime rush. We turn around, and literally we turned around. And
This guy on this push bike, he made eyeball, which she says, when you make eyeball with you, that's when you go in for the kill. And I looked at him and he's smirking and he's.
It's like, you know, when you're browsing for a kettle.
And he fucking did it, didn't he?
Yeah. He looked at you. He looked at you. They do it. They look at the banners, and then they'll look for service. You know, it's almost like, I've got a product here, help me with it. Come over here, please. And at that point, go over and answer whatever
Well,
question.
I didn't know what to do because when I got here, I was like, I've seen all this. I know it all, right? So I'm like, I'll pretend I'm looking at it. I don't want to just walk straight up and go into Riley's face. So,
Well, then he started talking because what was it? You spoke because the bloke said to you, what are you doing blowing smoke in
I
the
was
face?
vaping, and I vaped in his face, and he was like, "Oh, don't do that." I was like, "Sorry, mate," and then I did it again by accident. And then he was like, "It's really bad for my health." I was like, "Nah, road's worse for your health than this, mate." And then,
I remember that.
And then I heard him talking, and I was like, hang on a minute, I know that voice.
Ah, so you recognise the voice.
Yeah, I recognise his voice.
Okay.
And then I looked at his face and I thought, it's fucking cat earth.
I was thinking of trolling you by coming up and asking you directions to Sunfair because you're wearing the orange.
You know what? You did look like a bit of an official, though. I'm not going to lie. When Ruben came up, he thought there was someone official over talking to us.
Yeah.
You're trying to copy the yellow vest, right?
No, I'm
the orange one.
The yellow vests are all the minions.
You upgraded to the orange, to the elite orange.
Yeah. Look at the one on the back.
Did you get that,
Proper.
mate?
Proper.
You did.
That's
Do you know
proper.
what? I had to say, when I watched this video, he looked so excited because it's like, I know what he got for Christmas. Big thing, toys,
We're just commentating on the orange high-vis vest, yeah, that Sleeping Warrior's got on.
Side?
Don't
Yeah.
go
That's-
Sleeping Warrior.
That's top. That's top banana, that is.
Yeah, it is.
It is. That's the business.
They said low screen. I know. I always make that comment to you. You didn't get it from us. You need to do your screen wash up.
Right, I'm just going to do the rounds just to let everybody view and see how much people are here. There's quite a lot of people. Yeah. It's almost like there's like a club about to, you know, like when you're standing outside getting into a club. It feels like that. Except we're not going anywhere. We're just here.
Raised down, like, you know, when you get the like clubs underneath the old toilets.
I feel like in for what it is, it's a unique experience. You won't get it anywhere else. There won't be this kind of setup where people are milling around filming, having. It's almost like what we do online.
With no meat button.
Yeah, exactly. Can't ban me, eh?
Yeah. And I think that's the wonderful thing about here. Free speech is king here. Because someone will go, no, I'll talk over you. No, I'll stand. No, you'll get fucking bored of this before me. And then you see people getting violent like earlier on. And police, that's why the police have got to be here. Because it's got rabbit. Certain people have been chased out of this park and been put on buses by police and all sorts. Like, they've come in and done some madness. So, yeah. Well, there was another guy the other week in a ninja suit. Going around telling people.
Maybe he really likes flat earthers when everyone's
Or maybe he's a troll and he's looking for me.
Maybe he's your
Maybe it's Mark Taylor.
Maybe it's Mark Taylor. He's not going to miss you though, is he? Let's be real.
No, and he
He's
would be
got
me
bright orange.
But if you got him in face with a mascot, I'd have to go like that.
I wonder what he looks like anyway, actually.
He looks like, have you got some?
Right, I'm going to go and do the rounds and then I'll come back round there, yeah? Okay, so Ruben. Ruben's still having conversations here. I hope you can all hear me. Leo. There he is. Here he is. He's got his gear on. Got his gear on.
This is the best t-shirt in the winter.
Happy holidays, my darling. Look at that. Say hi to everyone. Hi. He's like, hi. Hi.
I got to do one day.
So Leo's here talking to Eco, Dave, and Jason and the Disfree. Everyone in the chat room going, hi Lee, hi Lee, hi. Ricardo saying hi, Dan saying hi Lee. Happy holidays.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey guys, still flat.
Love it. Still flat.
We're just
Still
talking
flat.
about I want to go to the Dallas convention.
Me too. I'm going. I want to go to Toronto.
So when we go, you know, like,
yeah.
I can't go for 3 days. I must go for at least 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And if I do, I want to do a bit of activism, maybe with a few key people.
Yep.
You know, like
I'm down.
Marb or Brother Ernest, Authentic Attend.
Yeah.
You know, like, so if any guys in the States are watching this, I mean, it's time for you guys to put on a tour. I mean, Jason and Harry put on a great tour. So guys get together, let's put on a US tour. You know, it'd be great for next year. You know,
can you hear what the guys are saying? Yeah.
Yeah, put on a US tour. I mean, you know, you might get a few.
Everyone's going thumbs up, Jason. Thumbs up, guys.
Definitely, you might get a few UK. You know.
Yes. Getting a resounding yes.
US tour. Somebody put it together.
Yes, and I'm from Chicago. Ricardo in the chat room.
How many are watching then?
We've got 57 watching at the moment.
I mean, eventually people will see that. But, you know, guys, like, you know, ODD or...
Jason Dent is in Utah.
Yeah,
yes from him.
Skiba, step up and put a tour
accommodation.
Need some stopovers, guys. Need some stopovers.
UK, you know, group. You know, with our
Yes, he says I live in San Diego.
In a couple of camps.
Yeah, man. San Diego.
Are you up for that, Jason?
I'll just say over $100 and I'll be there next week.
Perth, Western Australia. We've got people thumbs up over there as well.
Yeah, guys, if you'll support that, we'll be there.
Yeah, I'll never go to Australia. I all the blood rush to my head. So.
You don't want to go upside down. Right, Jason's not up for being upside down, people.
So guys,
I am.
Yeah, come here.
I've got no problem.
So guys, especially in the middle of winter here in London, but it's beautiful.
It's not bad. It's not bad. I don't know about anyone else's feet right now.
T-shirt.
My feet are numb.
Oh yeah, you've been standing around.
I lost the feeling of my toes hours ago, guys.
Really?
Are you fucking hot? You are? Yeah.
So warm.
Give me a pint of what you've been drinking, mate.
Oh, and happy holidays to everybody. Anybody's watching, happy holidays. Happy New Year to everyone.
Yeah.
You know, have a view on us.
Any final thoughts for 2018, guys? There's a
What a
lot been
year!
done.
Wow, so much happened this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we did it in style.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you look back to if you look back to 2015, 2016, what was going on? Things have come on in
leaps and bounds.
leaps and bounds.
Leaps
Yeah,
and bounds,
definitely.
yeah.
So things have really come on. I think 2019 it will exponentially
I think it's going to
increase.
explode because
Yeah,
just on the train, you know, when I was sort of like at the window, loads of people could see this T-shirt,
Yeah.
and it was powerful. They was all looking like that. What's going on? What is that? What's going on there?
And all the youngsters are getting on board now.
Yeah.
Good thing all the youngsters are starting to get on board.
Yeah.
Your guys, your young guys, you're the next wave. Come on.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah,
You know,
we
it's
went
the
like
next wave.
truth. Like,
Yeah.
we don't talk foolishness. We talk truths.
What do you reckon? 2019.
19,
Yeah.
No, 19.
It's
19.
I think a lot more will be confirmed possibly around about April. Everything will be all in concrete.
Oh, you heard it here first, guys. Did you hear what Jason just said? Listen out in April.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
There he is. Here's the guy.
I'm going to pan back here. Got Dave Marsh.
Dave was at the conference. Yeah, you tell us a bit about that, Dave?
Yeah,
secrets
please.
to tell us? Any secrets?
Not really secrets, but one aspect of it where when I was in the hotel room, we had Rob Skeeter in there, ODD, Nathan Thompson.
That's Dave Marsh and Eco Dave. That's
So,
Eco Dave.
Shelley
All in
and
the
Dave
same room
Marsh.
at
All
one
in the
time.
same room, yeah. It was
Wow, what an experience. Where are we going? Can we go with him?
Yeah. Dave Marsh did. Dave Marsh.
Was it quite intense?
Gotta say it like Dave Marsh.
Dave
Dave
Marsh.
Marsh.
Was it pretty intense?
Yeah, it was brilliant though, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Meeting them.
Sorry about that
there was
light
a good turnout.
there,
It was like 500 there.
Yeah, I was a bit disappointed because my presentation was on the back of Rob Skeever's and he was still in there while he was doing it. I was starting mine while he was just finishing mine, so it was quite difficult and it kept getting put back a bit more delayed.
But it seemed that it
Go on
came,
this side.
compared to the previous one, it really did come, it seemed to be a lot more organized. So it was,
Too many days. Oh,
good
good to see you. Yeah, lovely. Thank you so much for coming out today. That's it until the end of January now. Last Sunday of January we'll be back.
Lovely.
And we'll be back to do it all over again. Yeah, try and hold us back.
You were going around diving all over the place.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was our
Awesome. Yeah, that's Killer Beast. He's off for the evening now. He's been here with us absolutely all afternoon. He's put in an awesome effort. He's had a ton of conversations with people, and he's uploaded some stuff himself on his YouTube channel. So yeah, go and check out what he's done as well today. He's done an amazing effort today. Dave Marsh, he's been here with me since this morning. Eco Dave, Jason Disreilly, Elle's here, Barry's here, Ruben's here, Anthony's here. Somewhere in here is Gary. Over there is what shapes the world. And yeah, we've got a ton of people over this side now, which I think is quite interesting. Quite interesting. And we've got those big lights. So I think they kind of make quite a bit of a difference, to be honest with you. Having those big floodlights there make a big difference, don't they? Into being able to see. I'm looking at the camera view, I'm going, yeah, I've got lights, camera action, hey. Brilliant. Bit of free lighting, do nicely.
This is a great spot. This is yeah, because all that up there, it's sort of like, but with us, do you know what? With us, everyone's welcome.
Yep.
Flat Earth,
Yep.
we're all flat earthers, the whole
Yep.
world. Yes,
Yep.
baby,
Yeah, man.
we're all there. There's a lot of, interesting research.
I'm saying, not everybody's been referring to the banners today, you know. The banners have been kind of surplus to requirement. We've been having the conversations away from the banners, which I feel was the first. I've normally relied and had to keep coming back here and kind of going, Today, they've absorbed it and had conversations, and I think we made massive differences. And tell Ruben he's doing a great job. Ricardo said, Ruben, you're doing a great job, man. You get enough love in the chat room. Everybody's tuned in to you. Ruben's been here all day as well. He's had a massive amount of conversation, really positive interactions with people. Yeah. Nice way to end the year. So I've got faith in the fact that a lot more people are now looking into what they've been taught and questioning it. You know what I mean? Good looking thing.
Were they singing in space on the ISS? Was that some craziness like that? One with Blinken. Yeah, that's crazy. She was highlighting all
Big shout out to Ruben from DRLA02. Give a massive shout out to the chat room. Sorry.
up, guys?
Sorry.
You're right.
Sorry to keep going
Get
back
go
to you
cameras
there. Awaiting wisdom. Reuben is the I, firstborn of the 12 tribes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get frustrated in the chat room. Sorry to keep going back on you, but chat room's loving Reuben right about now. Love it. I'll pan back a little bit. Reuben's a little bit camera shy, man. Doesn't like the camera up in his face like that. But yeah, he's done monumental bits today. He's had loads of conversations with people. Anthony's still here. Robin. Robin. What's his name? Jason. Jason's over there. Thanks for that, Rob. No worries. Just doing the round. Sorry, just ignore me.
Send
I'm
one more
talking.
message to that. Stop banning Cat Earth from your chat. Great guy.
Time him out instead, it was far more effective.
So you heard it here first. Stop banning him from your chat rooms. Flat Plain Oregon said yes, Anthony is there. So, yeah,
Talking too quiet, I can't quite hear
so
what
yeah,
you're saying.
Flat Plain Oregon said Anthony's there.
Flat Plain, Oregon.
Flat Plain
Flat
Oregon.
Plain, Oregon. Oh, hello.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to my run. What time are we going? I just want alcohol.
I don't know. When the
There's not a lot
conversation
of flat
dies.
stacking now, is there? It's just socialising.
I don't, everyone's kind of schmoozing and just kind of mulling around, and everyone's having those kind of one-off little conversations.
Even gone, haven't you?
Yeah, it's just, all rules are off the table. Every man for himself. I hope you've got your Teflon vest on.
Oh my god, just turn around, yeah.
Teachers out here, man.
Yeah, there's no more, please.
No more.
Yeah. Suddenly started to leave.
Yeah. But resounding success. I think we've had a resounding successful day. And like I said, we don't get ridiculed all day. Do not get ridiculed. Nothing like that. So it's been a good look. I've done 2 streams. I'm probably going to leave it around here. Oh, I've got such an itchy head now. And well, call me and let's link up. There's stuff I said about Joe. No. But
Why not? Get drunk, roll it up.
It's the other way around.
It is. I try. Because it hurts more coming from me sometimes. So if I call them out on their money, like Bradford on your video, it hurts more because it's me. And it's like, well, this guy thinks. And it's actually why I was friends with Mark so long. Because it was like we had a lot of problems.
myself, you know what I mean? By live streaming, it's like, don't tell me about your womanly problems, darling, because the whole chat room can us. I know you don't want to hear our problems, guys. We're women at the end of the day, and we can't help it.
Yeah,
you
we'll
know?
get together in New Year.
Yes. Fantastic. All right, my darling, big kisses. These guys have been awesome today.
It's only because this will be
Yep.
not happy.
Little man comes first. Little man comes first, always. Just gonna put it on Sophie. So Dave and Andrew are going now. Little man comes first. He needs to get home. He's getting tired. So
Go.
take care. Bless them. So they're off ski now. Yeah? Whoop. Sorry. Whoa. Yeah, sorry. Crap, mate. Sorry, mate.
Yeah.
So,
Let's see Gary.
where's our Gary? Gary's there, mate. Gary's there. Right. It all just went wrong. I had an itchy head and scratched my head and then took my hat off. And I'm spazzing out here. I had an itchy head and took my hat off and then it all just went
How you doing, mate? How you doing? Are you, why have you not got anything on?
He's Club Tropicana drinks are free, fun and sunshine, there's enough for everyone. Yeah, he's wham.
Sorry,
He's wham.
Whams.
Subtropicana
Well,
drink
yeah,
for
I don't know. It's just
free.
warm.
Yeah.
It's not too. Are you cold?
A little bit.
I'm freezing.
My girlfriend is actually freezing.
Yeah, I'm freezing.
Yeah.
Are you cold?
Hypothermic feet, all sorts. Can't feel them.
But we're going to make a
Don't be
move and go in there in a minute. But
Yeah,
only
yeah.
if you go. If not, we're going to go and find something to eat. Because
Yeah.
unfortunately, we're like lightweights. We've only been here a few hours. So.
Yeah, yeah, same as me. My phone wasn't charged. I'm down. My iPad is busted.
Aww.
But this wouldn't charge. I've got
You've got enough. You've got a little bit.
Yeah, I know, but that would have been it.
Well, I feel like I'm going to brag now. 63%.
Yeah.
It might charge.
You know, I was just ready to leave, and it was like no phone or leave. Just wait 20. It was like the longest 20 sort of percent wait you could ever imagine. It was like.
What are you like? What are you like?
It was like counting the things going up, like waiting to come in.
So it is getting a bit busier. However, I think I'm going to probably wrap it up in a second because I'm just going to show you. We've got a conversation going on here, but it's starting to get mixed in with other conversations which are kind of drowning us out. So I'm not sure how effective it's going to be if we remain here. But as you heard us say, we'll be back at the end of January, last Sunday of January. So if anyone wants to come and get involved in what they've seen happen here today, by all means, come down at the end of January. We'll be here the last Sunday of January. It's been interesting talking to people about what they've been taught, the perception of that. It's been interesting watching the interactions of everyone that's happened this afternoon. I want to thank you all for tuning in and taking the time to be with us today as we've gone through Speaker's Corner at Hyde Park. Is there anything going on in the meantime? I will update my channel with anything that I'm doing in between now and the end of January. If you click onto Lifting the Lids channel and hit the notification bell, you'll be notified when our podcast goes live at 9 o'clock this evening. And that is with Martin Luke. And you'll be able to tune into that being premiered on Robin's channel, which is Lifting the Lid at 9 p.m. tonight. I'm aiming to get back to the house in time to get that on so that I can watch that and be a part of it with you all. So once again, I want to thank you all for taking the time to be with us here while we've been at Speaker's Corner in Hyde Park, London. Today being the 30th of December 2018, this is the last bout of public awareness that we're doing on this subject for 2018 in the capital city of London. I want to thank everybody that has taken the time to join me this year in London. All of the variant of people that have come down from Tom, Victoria, Colin, Adam, Chris UK, all the people, Harry, John Smith Globely, everyone that's gone out there and had human interactions with people today. Give yourself a pat on the back. Everything that's been done this year, for the 52 weeks of this year, all of the efforts, authentic intent, Realm Walker, Nathan Thompson. You know what? The list is endless. All the people that have gone out there and spread the word of truth. Of we've not been taught what's truly accurate. And I think we need to come out from behind the keyboards of our computers and go out there in the real world and have real life communications with people. And I think this is a really good example of that happening. That there's a good couple of hundred people in the park all conversating with people about things that are their reality. So it's a brilliant example, a wonderful way to end the year. It's been lovely meeting up with everybody at the last part of the year and spending the day with them. And once again, I just want to thank you for your support and for being here with us while we do this and coming along for the journey. To the chat room, massive love and respect. Cosmic Cat, Black Plain, Oregon, Awaiting Wisdom, Rose Tinted Monocle, Ricardo, Kimmy, Michael. My mind is mine. And Rick D, DRLA, Lifting the Lids, Dartman, Jimmy, who else? Dan West, Oba Muckle, I think. Who else? Sorry, keep an eye on the chat room. I will. Velo42, thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I had to just quickly charge up a little bit and come back again. I wanted to give you a little bit of the evening sessions as we were, we'd always agreed that we were going to stay here until the evening time. So, I thought it was conducive to bring you all along and let you all see how it went down for the rest of the day, really. So, again, I'm going to wrap my live stream up for today. I've really enjoyed coming out today and having the interactions with people. I've met loads of people I've never met before, had tons of new organic conversations with people. So once again, have a wonderful, happy holiday, an awesome new year, and all the best to you all for 2019. Massive love and respect to you all, yeah? Take care.